It was never easy, but she dared not give up. If you did, you will never be a step closer to your dreams. And I'm glad you were able to make it through. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Liason Elementary School First Virtual Graduation, Batch 2020-2021, with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. Guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the graduates of school year 2020-2021, led by Liason Elementary School faculty, headed by Mrs. Irenia B. Guadalquiver, PTA officers of school year 2020-2021, barangay officials, and the graduates. Marlon Jade A. Amrad, son of Mr. and Mrs. Rogine Amrad. Noriko H. Cardoza, son of Mrs. Annalie Cardoza. Elmark A. Dahuya, son of Mr. and Mrs. Marjon Dahuya. Kyle D. Riquina, son of Mr. and Mrs. Teodorico Riquina. Principal V. Riquina, daughter of Mrs. Gigi Riquina. Melody D. Surigao, daughter of Mrs. Jubel Surigao. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine National Anthem, Invocation, Regional Hymn, and Zamboanga del Sur March.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ang sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyak ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagkaw, ay hinatang tula ang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawag mo'y tagumpay na naghihiling, makituwin at araw niya kailan ang may di matitiling. Lumang ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya ng pagkay mga amin, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
fair shores and mountains filled with treasures, a rich land where dreams unfold. Its people marching on to progress, hearts undaunted, brave and true. Hand in hand with brother Filipinos, Zambo Sur will make you great. We'll work unceasing without relenting, for country's might you can count on us. With fair shores and mountains filled with treasures, a rich land where dreams unfold. Its people marching on to progress, hearts undaunted, brave and true. Hand in hand with brother Filipinos, Zambo Sur will make you great. We'll work unceasing without relenting, for country's might you can count on us. Come to beautiful Zamboanga Sur, we'll come to God's great gift given to man. Share our joys and sorrows, join in the making of the wondrous land. Zamboanga Sur the bountiful, we love thy whole hearts, great and small. We will live for you, we will die for you. Here is our Zamboanga Sur. Come to beautiful Zamboanga Sur, we'll come to God's great gift given to man.
God's great gift given to
Share our joys and
Let
sorrows,
us
join in the making of the wondrous land.
This land, the wondrous
Zamboanga Sur the bountiful, we love thy whole hearts, great and small. We will live for you, we will die for you. Fearless
Our
as
Zamboanga Sur.
Our school's division superintendent, Dr. Maharani A. Macento, our assistant schools division superintendents, our district instructional leader, Dr. Sarah M. Antiquina, officer in charge of the office of the district supervisor, Mrs. Francisca A. Nardo, teachers, barangay and PTA officials, parents, candidates for graduation, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant virtual morning to all. I take great pleasure in welcoming you all in this new normal virtual graduation platform of Lower Liason Elementary School. In this virtual occasion, I believe that this one expresses the school's policy of giving due recognition to deserving completers and graduating pupils of batch 2020-2021, despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Graduation and moving up ceremony is a celebration and giving thanks. Hope that today's graduating class will consider this as the first step in achieving greater success in the future. I am very pleased to thank publicly your families, friends, and teachers. In a very real sense, your success is also their success. So, to everybody, let us celebrate today's graduation and moving up ceremony with rejoicing and thanksgiving. The first virtual graduation and moving up ceremony with a theme, strengthening the quality of education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Again, congratulations to our graduating class and completers, batch 2020-2021. Happy virtual graduation and mabuhay!
To deliver us the welcome address, let us all welcome, with honors, Melody D. Surigao.
To the Secretary of the Department of Education, Ma'am Leonard Magdoles Reyes National Director, Dr. Isabelita M. Boris, our School Division Superintendent, Ma'am Maharani M. Jacinto, our Public School District Supervisor, Ma'am Sarah M. Antigina, our School Head, Ma'am Erinia B. Guadalvigor, PTE Officer, Guest Speaker, Barangay Official, teachers, parents, and fellow graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with utmost joy and pride that I welcome you all in our first commencement exercises. We are happy for this big milestone in our young life. Once again, on behalf of the Grade 6 Class 2020-2021, I welcome you all to our first virtual commencement exercises to celebrate this day with us. Thank you very much.
At this very moment, let us hear the graduation message from the Secretary of the Department of Education, Ma'am Leonor Magtulis Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face to face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world. and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
This time, our school head will present the candidates for graduation. Let us all welcome Mrs. Irinia B. Guadalquiver.
Good morning once again. Dr. Sarah M. Antiquina, District Instructional Leader, represented by Mrs. Francisca A. Nardo, Principal 3 of Tambulig Central Elementary School Regular. I have the honor to present to you, ma'am, the candidates for graduation of Lower Liason Elementary School this school year 2020-2021, composed of 4 boys and 2 girls, with a total of 6 graduating pupils. I hereby petition the Office of the District Supervisor to certify and recommend the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
As officer in charge of the Office of the Public Schools District Supervisor of Tambulig 1, it's my honor and privilege to recommend these candidates for graduation of this school year, 2020-2021, who have successfully completed the requirements of the Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education. And now, they are ready for your acceptance and confirmation, ma'am.
By the power vested upon me by the Department of Education as the officer in charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Zamboanga del Sur, and as presented by the school principal and recommended by the Public Schools District Supervisor, that these candidates for graduation have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the Enhanced Basic Education Curriculum for the elementary as prescribed by the Department of Education. I now confirm you graduates of school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
Congratulations, graduates! This time, let us hear another graduation messages coming from our Regional Director of Region 9, Dr. Isabelita M. Boris, CESO 3. Our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Maharani M. Jacinto, CESO 6.
Buenos dias a todos. Good morning, everyone. From the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the regional office, let me greet each and every one of you with this felicitation. Happy graduation. There are 3 persons whom we dedicate this event. First and foremost, your parents. They have given you so much love and understanding even at this pandemic time. If there is that group of persons who are very happy for this accomplishment that you have in this COVID pandemic time, it's your parents. Despite the problems of limited access to an online modality of learning, they have given the necessary support, especially financial support. Even for those who cannot afford, parents have gone out of their way just to help you out. And through the years, from the beginning of your schooling, our parents, your parents, have always been there. In fact, in a classical way of saying, you have never become one without your parents. What you are today, it's all because of your parents. And so to the parents who are attending also the virtual graduation exercises, let me thank you and let me congratulate all of you for having done your best as parents. After all, the real jewels in our family are our children. What they have achieved today is actually a big one to reckon with, and that would be an accomplishment also for us as parents. The second group that we should acknowledge and give accolade is the group of our teachers. And so to our teachers, to your teachers, let me also congratulate and be grateful for that untiring support that you have given in this very challenging COVID pandemic time. We have limited resources, we have limited time and space, but you are true to the work of a teacher. Actually, the theme of strengthening quality education despite this COVID pandemic time rests on the shoulders of our teachers. And so we have tested you for your resilience, for your perseverance, and for your remarkable competency, especially in matters of adjusting the learning resources. And so to our teachers, again, DepEd Region 9 is very grateful for all the sacrifices that you have extended. In the parlance of the theme of our 123rd Philippine Independence Day, you have become our heroes because despite the time and the space, you continuously pursue the delivery of the self-learning modules or the so-called blended learning modality. And the last group, of course, is your very own selves, coupled with the support of our local government units, especially also the school administrators. Let me congratulate and thank all of you, especially the principals, who have done a lot of things just to install and implement the basic learning continuity plan that we have installed for all our schools, even the private schools. And so today is a day of what we call a day of happiness, whether we like it or not. Let's all be cheerful that finally we have reached the end part, the finale of your learning for this school year, 2020-2021. Of course, we all know that this has been a very unique experience, having adapted the so-called SLM, the self-learning modules, as a way of getting insights, knowledge, and developing our skills. There are a lot of problems that come our way, especially as we comply with the IATF health protocols, especially that there are a lot of restrictions in the part of our learners. But in totality, we've been true to our mantra that learning must continue. This has been the clamor of our secretary, that learning must continue. And so we did prove to ourselves and to the community that learning has continuously been pursued by all of us. And so for Gen X, Gen Y, the millennials, and your group, Gen Z, we really are very appreciative of that kind of effort that you have extended. There were cases that you have started to stop and be tempted to drop out, but because of the persistence of your parents, the dedication and the commitment of our school administrators and teachers, finally you decided that you should also continue. Indeed, you have continued. Thus, your graduation exercises today. And so to all of you, our warm congratulations and felicitations for having done a good job. And so to class 2021, a unique class of COVID era, may you have a positive outlook after these graduation exercises as we welcome the next school year and as you welcome also the next set of challenges for your next ladder, next journey, as you want to put yourselves in that challenging part of educating yourselves and feeling accomplished, eventually being part of nation building. So to all of you, congratulations. To all of you who have proven that you are still very strong in mind and in spirit, with a strong commitment to pursue quality education. Again, congratulations. Muchísimas gracias. Hasta la vista.
My warmest greetings to everyone, especially to the honored guests of this graduation ceremony. This is one of the momentous events in the lives of learners, thus worthy of a grand celebration. It has been a challenging situation since the onset of this COVID-19 pandemic. Yet, as one of the agencies to facilitate learning, we are here to dispense our duties and function without reservation, to achieve quality delivery of instruction that eventually will contribute to quality learning of children. Once again, our efforts have been awarded, holding up David's goal anchored on today's theme, strengthening the quality of education amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. We are proud to have all these learners who successfully hurdled the somewhat insurmountable challenges that came in between their struggles to complete this preparatory stage for higher education. DepEd is working and will continue deliver its mission to ensure quality, accessible, and liberating education is achieved, whatever it takes. This is the aim of our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, even in this period of uncertainty. In like manner, ensuring and reassuring safety of all that are and will be involved in the process are properly addressed. And we did it! Congratulations to all. Learners, we are blessed of your success. You are like the arrow that hits the center point of the target, despite the strong wind blowing against its direction. Now you are seasoned and well-informed. Make use of the knowledge you gained to achieve your dreams and aspirations. An aspirant to return after a series of incidents that test his will and determination with the crown of success in his head is what we are looking forward to. For all the learners that will venture to a new horizon for a brighter future. May this graduation ceremony signal a more productive endeavor ahead and a journey to success. Make your parents and the community proud of having you reach the peak of your potentials. Our warm congratulations to everyone. Teachers, the bow who directs and ensures arrow hits the bullseye. Your journey is a success. Indeed, we are here to share and savor the joy of this graduation day. Our sincere appreciation and congratulations for a job well done. Staff, school heads, principals, and my colleagues in this division are the strong foundation that keeps the journey intact. Stand before and against all odds, ensuring all learners and teachers' needs be addressed and provided. Your performance is priceless. Thank you, my dear parents, PTA, local officials, both from the different municipalities and from the province, partners in education, both external and internal, and the community. Our grand salute for your unwavering support to DepEd, more so to the Division of Zamboanga del Sur, coordinated efforts, united aspirations, and moving towards one direction, made school year 2020-2021 a huge success. A big round of applause. Thank you, everyone. Above all, to the Almighty, who made all things possible. To you, we offer everything. Thank you very much. Once again, congratulations to all graduates of school year 2020-2021. Sure, Sasur.
At this juncture, our school head will do the honor in distributing the certificate of completion to our graduates. At this moment, allow me to read to you the citation of the Certificate of Completion. Republic of the Philippines Department of Education, Region 9, Division of Zamboanga del Sur, District of Tambulig, Lower Liason Elementary School. This certifies that Marlon Jade A. Amrad, with learner reference number, has satisfactorily completed the requirements of the elementary curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education and is therefore awarded this certificate. Signed in Lower Liason Elementary School, Tambulig, Zamboanga del Sur, Philippines, on the 22nd day of July 2021. Signed, Erinia B. Guadalquiver, Teacher in Charge. Maharani M. Jacinto, EDD, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent. With the same citation, this certificate is given to Noriko H. Cardoza, Elmar A. Dahlia, Kyle D. Riquino, Principal V. Riquino, Melody D. Surgal. Congratulations, graduates! May your graduation be the beginning of many wonderful achievements in your life. This time, allow me to give recognition and special awards for the school year's achievers. Marlon Jade A. Amred, with honors. He will receive a bronze medal and a certificate of recognition. Melody D. Surigao. With honors, she will receive a bronze medal and a certificate of recognition. At this moment, let us hear another messages coming from Marlon Jade A. Amrad for the Thanksgiving message and an inspirational message from our keynote speaker, Ma'am Maria Teresita Javier, Lower Liason Elementary School former teacher.
Ma'am Maharani M. Jacinto, our public schools district supervisor, Ma'am Sarah M. Antiquina, our school head, Ma'am Irenia B. Guadalquivir, PTA officer based, speaker, barangay, officials, teachers, parents, and fellow graduates, good morning. It's my pleasure to share this exciting day with you. We feel a sense of accomplishment, happiness, and sadness as another chapter of our lives end. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to the people behind our success. This day will not be realized without these people. To our parents, thank you so much for your unending support in our studies despite the difficulties. You never give up even if it is very hard in your part to teach and help us in answering our modules. Teachers, thank you so much for imparting your talents, knowledge, and skills to us. Without you, we will not achieve all what we have today. And classmates, thank you so much for the memories that we've shared for the past 6 years. And above all, thank you to our Almighty God, for with Him nothing is impossible. We owe this all to you. Thank you so much. Once again, good morning.
To the Tambolig District Supervisor, headed by Dr. Sarah Antiquina, to the most active and energetic school head of Lower Liason Elementary School, Mrs. Irenia Guadalquivir, teachers, barangay officials, parents and friends, good afternoon. It is a great honor for me to have been selected to give the inspirational message during this long-awaited graduation. I am delighted to be able to speak to such an impressive group of graduates and completers in this new normal. Well, you made it, children. This is your moment, the moment that you share with your teachers, friends, and especially to your family that motivated you to get to this point. I am honored of the leadership of Lower Liason Elementary School because my teaching experience rooted her. It could serve to inspire you as you undertake the next phase of your life's journey. My message is supposed to be inspirational, but I want to make it aspirational as well. You've completed a basic education that will serve as the platform you use to launch yourself into future. Every one of you will go to high school. No matter where you go or what you do, there is a challenges ahead of you. What I'm asking from each of you is to meet those challenges straight on with your head held up high and open your heart wide. It's not enough to simply try to get by in life. That doesn't move the world forward. You must to try to excel in everything you do. Your individual success benefits the society as a whole because when you succeed, you lighten the burden of your fellow men and to your family. When you succeed, you are in position to give rather than take. I imagine if you lived up your own potential, think about how amazing that would be and how much better off the world would be. You may not have the power to inspire the entire world to strive for success, but you have the power to try to achieve it for yourselves. My challenge to each of you is to do all that you can do to reach your full potential. If you each of you will able to do that, just imagine the effect that would have. The future is truly in your hands, so let's make the most of it. Thank you, and again, congratulations, graduates and completers.
Akong pagyukbo ngadto sa ato ang halangdong Mayor Honorable Charlotte D. Panal, sa ato ang Public School District Supervisor Ma'am Sara M. Antiquina, ug sa ato ang School Head Ma'am Irenia B. Guadalquivir, mga PTA officials, sa ato ang Barangay Captain Honorable Julieta T. Jimenez, mga kabataan, mga ginikanan, mga kahigalaan, maayong buntag kanatong tanan. Aniana usab kita sa gihimo nga virtual moving up ceremony sa mga kabataan dinhi sa eskwelahan sa Barangay Liason. Dako kayo pasalamat ngadto sa mga ginikanan nga diin nagmaunungon sila sa pagtudlo sa ilang mga anak pinaagi sa module aron lang nga ang mga kabataan bisan pa man og ania kita na ilalom sa pandemic nagpadayon ang ilahang edukasyon ug dako usab nakong pasalamat ngadto sa mga magtutudlo nga diin naghatag sila panahon o higayon nga ilang mahatod ang module diri sa tultag sa kabarangay o sa eskwelahan nga ilang gilubgan. Ug ingon man usab ngadto sa mga katawhan nga niya karon ning tambong ning atong gihimo nga virtual ceremony, nagpasalamat ko ninyo dako nga diin naghago kamo sa pagtambong aron pagsaksi sa ginahimo nga pagtapos sa mga kabataan. Ug usbon ko daghang salamat, mayong buntag kanatong tanan.